Good morning. Good morning. Oh, goodness. So I set a new record on my morning bike ride. And this time I went an hour earlier so that like yesterday when I did it, this lady passes. I don't know if it's a lady. It was dark. I couldn't tell. It's dark right now. And passes me and then gets on the brakes to go over this speed bump. So I don't know if they were like doing it on purpose or what, but it felt like on purpose for some reason. Because it was so quick, like they passed me and then hit the brakes. It's like, not cool. I mean, a car can stop a lot faster than a bike can, I think, probably. Oh, even though they weigh a lot more. It probably varies, but I don't really know. Anyway. This is some goofy thing I wrote down. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I never thought about this before, but like a lot of people will say that God's an imaginary sky daddy and stuff like that, you know. But what if we're his imaginary friends? Could be. Oh gosh. Okay, so today I'm gonna read Isaiah 52 and 53, I think. Even though I don't really know what it pertains to exactly. Like, I don't know who they're talking about here, actually, for sure. But I don't know, it's just pretty good, so I'm gonna read Isaiah 52 and 53. Okay, well, let's just see. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and start at 51 and just do 51, 52, and 53. So this is Isaiah 51, 52, and 53. Okay, everlasting salvation for Zion. Listen to me, you who pursue righteousness and who seek the Lord. Look to the rock from which you were cut and to the quarry from which you were hewn. Look to Abraham your father and to Sarah who gave you birth. When I called him, he was but one, and I blessed him and made him many. Oh gosh. Wow, Isaiah 51 is a lot longer than I expected. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a longer read. Okay, I'm gonna read the last line again a little bit so we can keep a better flow here. When I called him, he was but one, and I blessed him and made him many. Subject lost. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna try to get this situated. What do you do? This thing. We got it. Okay. The Lord will surely comfort Zion and will look with compassion on all her ruins. He will make her deserts like Eden, her wastelands like the garden of the Lord. Joy and gladness will be found in her, thanksgiving and the sound of singing. Listen to me, my people, hear me, my nation. The law will go out from me, my justice will become a light to the nations. My righteousness draws near speedily. My salvation is on the way, and my arm will bring justice to the nations. The islands will look to me and wait in hope for my arm. Lift up your eyes to the heavens. Look at the earth beneath. The heavens will vanish like smoke. The earth will wear out like a garment, and its inhabitants die like flies. But my salvation will last forever. My righteousness will never fail. Hear me, you who know what is right, you people who have my law in your hearts. Do not fear the reproach of men, or be terrified by their insults. For the moth will eat them up like a garment. The worm will devour them like wool, but my righteousness will last forever. My salvation through all generations. Awake, awake, clothe yourself with the strength, O arm of the Lord. Awake as in days gone by, as in generations of old. Was it not you who cut Rahab to pieces, who pierced that monster through? Was it not you who dried up the sea, the waters of the great deep? Who made a road in the depths of the sea, so that the redeemed might cross over? The ransomed of the Lord will return. They will enter Zion with singing. Everlasting joy will crown their heads. Gladness and joy will overtake them, and sorrow and sighing will flee away. I, even I, am he who comforts you. Who are you that you fear mortal men? The sons of men who are but grass, that you forget the Lord your Maker, who stretched out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth, that you live in constant terror every day because of the wrath of the oppressor, who is bent on the destruction. For where is the wrath of the oppressor? For where is the wrath of the oppressor? ? The cowering prisoners will soon be set free. They will not die in their dungeon, nor will they lack bread. Nor will they lack bread. I repeated that line because I didn't feel like I pronounced it I didn't enunciate very well on that. For I am the Lord your God, who churns up the sea so that its waves roar. The Lord Almighty is his name. I have put my words in your mouth and covered you with the shadow of my hand. I who set the heavens in place, who laid the foundations of the earth, and who say to Zion, you are my people. This is still Isaiah 51, but the little title says the cup of the Lord's wrath. So this is awake, awake, rise up, O Jerusalem, you who have drunk from the hand of the Lord the cup of his wrath, you who have drained to its dregs. You who have drained to its dregs. I'm not sure what dregs means. I guess the bottom, maybe. The goblet that makes men stagger. So, yeah, it says he drained, I'm guessing into emptiness, the goblet that makes men stagger. Okay. For all the sons she bore, there was none to guide her. Of all the sons she reared, there was none to take her by the hand. These double calamities have come upon you. Who can comfort you? Ruin and destruction, famine and sword. Who can console you? Your sons have fainted. They lie at the head of every street like antelope caught in a net. They are filled with the wrath of the Lord, and they rebuke of your God. Therefore hear this, you afflicted one made drunk, but not with wine. This is what your sovereign Lord says, your God who defends his people. See, I have taken out of your hand the cup that made you stagger. From that cup, the goblet of my wrath. You will never drink again. I will put it into the hands of your tormentors. Okay. Who said to you, fall prostrate, that we may walk over you? And you made your back like the ground, like a street to be walked over. Awake, awake, O Zion, clothe yourself with strength. This is Isaiah 52. I forgot to mention that. So I'm going to start over on Isaiah 52. Okay. Awake, awake, O Zion, clothe yourself with strength. Put on your garments of splendor, O Jerusalem, the holy city. The uncircumcised and defiled will not enter you again. Shake off your dust, rise up, sit enthroned, O Jerusalem. Free yourself from the chains on your neck, O captive daughter of Zion. For this is what the Lord says, you were sold for nothing, and without money you will be redeemed. For this is what the sovereign Lord says, at first my people went down to Egypt to live. Lately Assyria has oppressed them. And now what do I have here, declares the Lord? For my people have taken away for nothing, and those who rule them mock, declares the Lord. And all day long my name is constantly blasphemed. Therefore my people will know my name. Therefore in that day they will know that it is I who foretold it. Yes, it is I. Yes, it is I. How beautiful on the mountains are the feet of those who bring good news, who proclaim peace, who bring good tidings, who proclaim salvation, who say to Zion, your God reigns. Listen, your watchmen lift up their voices together. They shout for joy. When the Lord returns to Zion, they will see it with their own eyes, burst into songs of joy together. You ruins of Jerusalem, for the Lord has comforted his people. He has redeemed Jerusalem. The Lord will lay bare his holy arm in the sight of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth will see the salvation of our God. Depart, depart, go out from there, touch no unclean thing, come out from it and be pure. You who carry the vessels of the Lord, but you will not leave in haste or go in flight, for the Lord will go before you. The God of Israel will be your rear guard. The suffering and glory of the servant. See, my servant will act wisely. He will be raised and lifted up and highly exalted. Just as there were many who were appalled at him, his appearance was so disfigured beyond that of any man, and his form marred beyond human likeness. So will he sprinkle many nations and kings. So will he sprinkle many nations. Okay, I get it. And then comma it says, so will he sprinkle many nations, comma, and kings will shut their mouths because of him. For what they were not told they will see, and what they have not heard they will understand. I didn't mention it, but this is Isaiah 53 now. I'm starting Isaiah 53. Who has believed our message, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? He grew up before him like a tender shoot, and like a root out of dry ground. He had no beauty or majesty to attract us to him, nothing in his appearance that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows and familiar with suffering, like one from whom men hide their faces. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he took up our infirmities and carried our sorrows, yet we considered him stricken by God, smitten by him, and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions. He was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was upon him, and by his wounds we are healed. We all, like sheep, have gone astray. Each of us has turned to his own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shearers, like scissors, is silent, or some kind of sheep trimming thing, probably. So he did not open his mouth. By oppression and judgment he was taken away. And who can speak of his descendants? For he was cut off from the land of the living. For the transgression of my people he was stricken. He was assigned a grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death. Though he had done no violence, nor was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it was the Lord's will to crush him and cause him to suffer. And though the Lord makes his life a guilt offering, he will see his offspring and prolong his days. And the will of the Lord will prosper in his hand. After the suffering of his soul, he will see the light of life and be satisfied. By his knowledge, my righteous servant will justify many, and he will bear their iniquities. Therefore I will give him a portion among the great, and he will divide the spoils with the strong, because he poured out his life unto death, and was numbered with the transgressors. For he bore the sin of many, and made intercession for the transgressors. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and call it right there. I'm going to get a new bookmark for this, though. Let's see what I can do. Page just flipped over on me. Okay, so yeah, but... But yeah, God's not my imaginary friend. I might be his imaginary friend. Oh boy, I thought that was a funny notion. Okay, so that's all I've got for today. But yeah, I set a new little bicycling record. It was like 7 minutes and 27 seconds to do my little, like about a little less than 2 miles on my bike. So, I guess with people running like such fast mile times now that like, dang, somebody could about outrun me on foot, you know? I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe, probably, you know? Oh boy. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was dark out there, but there were some clouds, but you could still see a lot of stars, and it was pretty neat. All right, well, have a wonderful day. And remember, Jesus loves you.